The 764, the group, deserve the wood chipper. Feet first. Two of them have been caught. War and Trippy. And I hope they get put into general population. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. I come from the internet. There are some dark forces on the internet that we don't like to talk about, but we need to talk about. If we don't have good stuff set up for our kids, they could easily waltz into the hands of the devil. Or even worse. Even worse. So I was introduced to some of the worst people on the internet when I joined Project Chanology. I joined these nut jobs in order to fight Scientology because we believed that the internet should be free. Copyright shouldn't affect our ability to tell people joining the Church of Scientology about the story of Xenu. You can't copyright protection religion. So that's the reason why I was there during the Ides of March. Old fag, the people who had been there forever that were fine with child abuse, CP, animal abuse, like really messed up people who for the most part seemed to be children, and for the less part maybe retarded adults. No, I'm not even going to say that because I know retarded people, mentally that are just they're nice people. These guys. Okay, so one thing nobody wants to talk about is most of the guys that get taken down for the worst stuff online is for child abuse. They're not all there, and I'm not going to use the R word because I love those types. My mom helped was part of a workshop, and I respected them. They deserve that respect, but 764 don't deserve this respect. Okay, so who is 764? It's difficult to. Okay, so imagine old fag. Sorry, new fag wanted to change the world. They didn't like old fag. Old fag had to take off. So old fag basically is a guy who is pretty much a little bit. Imagine it. Imagine a true incel, someone who just wants to see women get hurt. Man, no, this is hard. This is really hard. Just want to see women get hurt. And how do I'm having a hard time describing these guys. So they want to see women get hurt. Sorry. They want to see women get hurt. They want to take advantage. They have issues with power. They need power over other people. But they find little girls, maybe boys too, that are in bad places, and they get them to do bad things. So bad. I'm not even comfortable talking about everything that they do. Wow. Jeez, sorry. It's just once you have kids, it becomes a lot more difficult. I mean, wood chipper, feet first, feet first. It's like it's yeah. I have a difficult time talking about because it's religious too, and some people say satanic. It's like on 4chan it was old fag. He was there. He was laughing and stuff, and ha, he was very. But like, imagine what B would have done, what old fag would have been like if he went home and all the doors shut and it was just them and there were no moderators. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to come out straight with it. They do things like find kids, give them attention, especially if they don't have any parents that love them, and get them to hurt themselves. There's no nuance in that. There's no nuance in that. Why would they get them to hurt themselves? Why do they want girls to hurt themselves? There's no nuance in that. There's no nuance. And then they'll traffic them too. But here's the part that really hurts. I have known girls that would have been trafficked by these people. Like, guys, if you know me, If you recognize me from school, remember I was hanging out with Morgan back in the day. She had a really hard time with her family, right? She was a cutter. She was suicidal. Those things don't leave me. They're a part of me now. I mean, these things are almost a little bit addictive. Don't read too far. Don't read too far into that. But once you figure out what endorphins do, I have had to use it in a few times just so I could relieve pain from a toothache that absolutely ended Christmas for me one time. Like, guys, we're looking down a really dark hole here, but I'm not seeing any information about these guys online past like a few things. These guys are so dark. They're not good. Like if you're one of those guys and you're watching this, dude, get help. Get help. We will find you. People are looking for you. You need to get help because if you don't get help, when they find you and put you into general population, you're not going to last very long. Let's face it. Hey, if you're 764 watching this now, the first thing I learned about hackers is hackers are all scary online, but as soon as you knock on their door, that's what they call Nietzsche's pale criminal. And they're coming for you. Sooner or later, gonna track you down. But seriously, why would you want to be part of this group? There's power. It must be power. You're a bunch of retards going after. No, sorry. I have to upload this video because there's like nothing about this group online and there's nothing good about them. There's nothing good about them. I mean, even they're not. It's not like they're a hacker group. It's not like they are an activist group. No, they want the worst of the worst of the worst, and it's difficult for me to comprehend. A lot of them don't have a conscience. They simply don't have a conscience. The ones that have been prosecuted don't have a freaking conscience. And it's been a long damn time since I've come face to face with one of these guys. It drives me nuts. Let me tell you about some of the times that this has happened to me. So this isn't the first time. Like, okay, so there was the Ides of March, right? Okay, the Ides of March. It's just like, why do I have to argue with grown men about why animal abuse and CP shouldn't be? But I did. There I was. And then again later on Reddit when they did this r slash jailbait thing, everyone's like, it's our God-given right to have jailbait. And it was images of kids that were freaking underage, very suggestive. And guys, like, I got dealt with these guys. We don't need this shit. And once again, I find myself arguing with adults about why we don't need this kind of shit. Sorry, it's just every now and then this shit comes to the top and we gotta deal with it. Gotta freaking deal with it. 764, guys, you gotta make sure you take care of our kids. We gotta make sure that we get more housing because one thing that's happening is people don't know how to deal with their problems. Mom and daughter kind of break up and move on because they go their own way because they're not all there. They don't know how to deal with their stuff, so we need to find housing. But unfortunately, the people who are running us, America, this is coming your way. Everyone else in the Western world, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody else, they don't care. Sorry, that's also a bit much for me to comprehend. They don't care about keeping the price of housing down or helping out so that girls like this can have a shelter. This is rough, guys. This is 764. They're motherless. And you got to keep your kids close. And we have to make sure that these people get taken care of. And if the police don't want to help, then there's alternatives. But the police do want to help. And they realize the errors that they ran into before. Then I think these guys are going to get steamrolled. Eventually, I think I'm going to make a better video and delete this one. But I am just shocked. I am just freaking shocked by what I'm just shocked, and there has to be more information about this. I'm sorry. There has to be. Do your due diligence. Look this stuff up. If you have kids, look this stuff up. If you, I don't know. Take care of each other, guys.